Hey everybody, my name is Sharon McDonald and I'm really happy to be here with you on the Golden Drop today. This is a special little Golden Drop because I've received, I can't tell you how many private messages and emails I've gotten about my hair. So I wanted to be able to share some tips and tricks today with the hair care line. And so the DoTerra Salon Essentials. So there will be, you cannot be non-compliant, although I'm going to be. So if you're joining us from the FDA and the FTC, I want to welcome you and just remind you that every one of us here are just sharing our tips and tricks on how to use essential oils, and we use them to be able to support our families. So please don't think that anything here is a prescription or any kind of diagnosis of any kind. So thank you for joining us on our recording, and those of you who are live, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, you guys, I remember it was my first, the first leadership that I had attended 6 years ago, this last February, when the Salon Essentials line was launched. And they called it something different. I can't even remember. It was a white bottle, looked totally different than what we have today. But this hair care line is out of this world. And so I wanted to share with you a couple tips and tricks from each one of these. And my kids, I will tell you right now, my kids overuse this doggone conditioner, and we have to hide it. We have it, I've told them time and time again, this doesn't take very much. So I'm here to teach you. My tip is how to use this and make it economical. The first thing I want to share with you is this is coming in a pump, which will make it so much easier to be able to get exactly the size. For my hair, for those of you, my hair is really long. Like it goes down to the small of my back now, okay? And I have it all piled on top of my head for ease and right now. But when you use this, you know, this is the current bottle. You just want to put a little tiny bit. So for my hair, I use about the size of a nickel. Okay, I like to think of when you dilute oils and when you use product like this, that you use it in the way of a penny, a nickel, a dime, and a quarter. Okay, so I put about the size of a nickel in my hand. You get it a little bit wet. Your hair is already wet. Lean your head back so it's got lots of water in it. Rub your hands together. Get a little tiny bit more water and start at the base of your head. Okay, for me, that's where I get the oiliest and yuckiest. I know you really think it's the top of your head, but I'm going to teach you a trick. So scrub that, rub it in, and then bring it up right to the top of your head and rub it in like that. Get it a little bit more wet, and now this is where when you start doing this action of rub, 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 scrub, 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 your hair will now lather up. This does not have surfactants in it, right? So this is not going to bubble up like normal shampoos will, because they're full of chemicals. So when you have chemical-free products, hair care products in particular, you don't get that bubbling action. That's why your toothpaste doesn't do that either. Just a little FYI. So about the size of a nickel for my hair. If my hair is really oily and yucky, and I only wash my hair every 2 weeks or 1.5 weeks, depending on what I do. And how I keep it nice and tidy and neat is I use a dry shampoo. I make my own. I actually did a video on this, and I'm not sure where the video is right now. I think it might be on my phone, but I know for sure it's on Oil Life's page. And Renee, I'm not sure if we put that on our Vimeo or not, but I can redo the video. It's super easy. You can make it for dark hair. You can make it for light hair. You put essential oils in it. It's so easy to make it. And those of you who put cocoa in it, it smells really good when you wash your hair because now the whole bathroom smells like chocolate. Then when you wash it, It smells like chocolate and oranges.
It was a post, not a video, honey, on Go Green Group for us. I know you did a video, but we did it as a post, but I can repost it.
Oh, that would be great.
Okay.
Yeah, good. That recipe and everything?
Yes.
Okay, because I actually did a video where I showed how to make it.
Yeah,
too.
I know. Yeah, we just did a post on Go Green Group.
Okay.
With a picture of all the ingredients.
I'll look for that video too.
Okay, we'll put it together.
Yeah. So thank you for that. Once you're done washing your hair, you'll use this conditioner. And this conditioner, again, a really small amount, and I never touch the top of my head. I seriously pull my hair all down and I rub it through, starting at the bottom of my tips, and I work my way up. So it's at the bottom and I rub it through, and then I'll scrub it all on the top of my head so I get a little bit of conditioner on that top, but the majority of it is staying in the bottom of my hair on the tips. All right, so this hair glaze, how many of you have got like really thin hair? You might have a lot of hair, or you might have really wavy hair where it just blows and there's not a lot, but this stuff, when you put this glaze in it, will give your body, your hair some body to it. Okay, and so that is a tip that you can use. My kids like that because they can gel their hair, but it's a lighter one, so it's not going to feel like most, gels do, or because this is a glaze, it's a little bit softer. Okay, so the other thing that I do, this is my favorite. I don't use this because I have too much hair. Okay, I'm just telling you right now, I don't use this because I have too much hair. Here's what I do use. I use root to tip, and this has a brand new pump, but I have the old one, right? So I really pour this out into my hand. And so for me, I use this, I use about a nickel size again, okay? And I concentrate on the bottom, so it's anywhere between a penny and a nickel. Depends on the day and how dry my hair's feeling. If I've been out on the beach and I have beachy kind of hair, it gets really dried out being in the sun like that, I will use a nickel, okay? And any other time, I start again at the tips of my hair, and I only bring it up halfway up my hairline, okay? So that it's not coming past my neck. I don't treat anything up. Got that? I only do the bottom half of my hair, all right? What this does is then you can just rub it all over in your hair and then comb it out. Okay, comb, 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 brush, brush, brush through your hair. And this just gives a lot of nutrients, but what it does is also makes your hair nice and thick. When I put this in my hair, I have to wash my hair after 2 days, but it's really good for giving you lots of volume. So if I've got a big thing that I'm doing and I want my hair to look really good, I'll do that and I'll get everything put together. It's wonderful. But here's the non-compliant oil hack with this. Are you ready? Super non-compliant, okay? I am not diagnosing, I'm not offering you a prescription. I'm just telling you what I use as a mom. And here it is, respiratory issues, okay? I have found that if you put about a quarter size of this when someone has respiratory discomfort and is sick with that respiratory junk in the chest, you rub about a quarter in your hands and rub it all over their chest and all over their back. And let me tell you, it will clear out anything. And when you layer this with the Breathe Vapor Stick, it is hallelujah. I'm telling you, you guys, the best tip ever. And I just stumbled upon this because Micah, my 8-year-old, was having really a lot of difficulties with a cough that I did not like. And I could hear it in his chest, and it was tight, and I really wanted it to get juicy and get gone, okay? So I used this, and I thought, what the heck? He has really dry skin too, which is another oil hack I'm going to share with you. He has dry skin, so let's just do this. And let me tell you what, it broke that cough up. You could put a heating pad over this. Like, it is brilliant. So I've used it with the Breathe Vapor Stick along with this and had amazing results. After I shave, I use this in the summertime when I have really dry skin. I even use it on my hands. It acts like such a good moisturizer, okay? You can use this for anything. But here's another little tip about this root to tip serum. If you've got patches of hair that aren't growing, you know, like some people have alopecia or anything like that, this is a really great support to that. You just put this on those areas along with some extra rosemary and lavender in those areas where the hair is thinning out and not doing so awesome. You leave it on overnight and then wash it out the next day. And what it will do is it will, along with a cleanse specifically, a gut cleanse, lots of lemon essential oil or lime or any of those citrus to kind of help clean out that gut lining, you will have a lot of success, okay? A lot of success in what will happen with your hair follicles. It kills bacteria that are stunting those hair follicles from allowing the hair to come out of the head. So you'll see some regrowth, really, really good regrowth. And anyways, so this is my little hack for the oil root to tip serum. Okay, my last thing is, if you have not tried this body wash yet, it is so yummy. I'm telling you, this and the bar soap. And when you buy the bar soap, which I didn't grab, but I just remembered just now, the bar soap, buy it in the 3-pack. Our family goes through 1 bar every 2 months. It lasts our family washings every single day, 2 full months. This, not so much, because, you know, body wash, people are like, you know, they put like, you know, $3 size globs in their hand to wash their whole body, you know, which is ridiculous. It just, again, doTERRA is concentrated, so you don't need a lot. So anyways, super divine. It smells so good. You guys, I love it. I put it even in my bath water, and it's to die for. So there are all my tips and my tricks. I saw lots of questions and chatting going on. So Renee, you want to fill me in?
Sure. Teresa Massey says, does root to tip work on eyelashes for regrowth?
Ooh, I don't know, but wow, that's something to try. I don't even know what it would be like to put it in your mascara, and I've never even thought about it for your eyelashes. That's a good thought. I wouldn't even know where to begin with that, Teresa. Why don't you give it a shot and ask? I actually need my eyelashes to grow a little bit more. Mine broke, and I got a few extensions in there. My mascara, I bought a bad mascara, and it broke and dried out my eyelashes. So I got a few extensions right here in the middle where I had the worst. The rest are mine, but right here in the middle, I got a few extensions. What else?
Teresa's talking.
I had Bakey's put on for a test run for makeup for my daughter's wedding, and it pulled out a big chunk of eyelashes. So I'm wondering if I put it on that one little spot, if it'll help them out.
You know, I don't know why it wouldn't, but yeah, that
put it up there on my eye, like right there.
Yeah, I can't see it, but
oh, it's bad.
I believe you.
I'm gonna have to
believe
get
you.
ones put on the day of the wedding, but yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it was
This
awful.
is Maria. Have you trying the lavender in your mascara? Because that works really well for me.
I was thinking the same thing. Lavender in your mascara. If you haven't done that yet, how many drops? Maria, how many do you put? I'll tell how many I put in mine. But what do you do?
If it's a brand new bottle, I put 2 drops. And if it's, you know, like I've been using it, I just put 1 drop. And, you know, it's also great, you know, if there's any bacteria, that lavender, you know, how it extends the life of your mascara, because you're supposed to change it so often. So,
Yeah.
Okay, so lavender, 2 drops.
So 2
people that are prone to pink eye, you can put a drop of Melaleuca and a drop of lavender in that, and it works really well. A lot of people, the Melaleuca will you know, when you're first using it, makes your eyelashes, like your eyes, because it's, you know, a little bit minty, right? But it doesn't do that to me. I might get a little hint of it, but then I don't have any issues. Anything else?
Yep, Andrea, and I'm with Andrea for sure. The root to tip serum is awesome for my daughter, has knots in her hair. That is fabulous. Morgan says, I feel like I never put enough glaze in my hair, even when I cut it short. Teresa says, how often do you use the dry shampoo?
I use dry shampoo every day. Every single day. And I make it, and I use an old makeup brush to brush it in my hair. And because I have ombre hair right now, so it's darker at the top and lighter at the bottom, I put a lot of cocoa powder in mine to make it darker, so I don't have, you know, like white kind of going on. And with that, when you're doing your own, you want to be able to rub it in a little bit more into your scalp, and it will just mop up any extra oils that are, you know, in your hair and make it really nice. And then you just comb it, brush it out, and it works really great.
Hey, Julie Peterson says, I can't use it. I'm thinking she's talking about the conditioner. It has sulfa in it. Makes me sad. My hair was so nice when I was using it. Can use the shampoo though.
So what does it have in there?
Sulfa.
Oh, and are you allergic to it then, Julie? I haven't heard of anybody being
saying
allergic.
Yes. She can't talk, but she's nodding her head yes.
No, I know. She said she had things going on at home.
Yeah.
Wow. That's interesting. Yeah, bummer. That's a bummer.
And then Maria asked, can you use it as leave-in, the conditioner?
I did it one time and my hair was sticky. And when my kids do it, theirs gets sticky too. So, because I've had a couple kids who haven't washed it, you know, rinsed it out and gotten out and done their thing, and their hair is just kind of, it clumps together. It's a little sticky. So I wouldn't recommend doing that. But the root to tip serum acts like a really good conditioner. So if you want a leave-in conditioner, you know, with your braids, Maria, it would be so good for those braids.
I actually use them for I have dreadlocks. So they don't open up at all. I've been growing my hair.
But it's really still very conditioning for those locks.
Yeah. So let me tell you what I've been, because here is a question that a lot of people have, because, you know, when you have African American hair or black hair or kinky dry hair, curly hair, like what I have, I get a lot of questions a lot. Is this shampoo and conditioner good for our hair too? And absolutely yes, it is. I use the shampoo, and so we have very dry hair. The shampoo acts as a clarifying shampoo because it dries, it removes a lot of the built up products that we tend to put in our hair. So it really helps to wash that stuff out, but it gets super dry, and that's why I love the conditioner, adding a conditioner. So I actually do a lot of co-washing. I use a conditioner maybe once or twice a month, and then I'm mostly washing my hair with the conditioner. So that, because our hair needs it. Our hair is super, super dry. And so I've left it in, and I hadn't had a problem. But again, my hair is different. We have different hair. So maybe for someone who's African American or tends to have drier, curly, kinky hair, whatever.
Asian hair is very similar to that too.
Yeah.
Totally different type. Yeah.
Yep. So it may work well. And I love it. I just want to double up on what you said about the root to tip serum. I have alopecia. However, I don't have it anymore, and it's because this is what I did. I did the cleanse, like Sharon said, and I use a lot of lemon and zendequin with that cleanse. And those same oils you find in the root to tip serum, that's what I've been using on my hair. And I have just one spot, and it's all grown in. I'm just waiting for it to all grow long enough so I could twist it into the rest of my locks. So yeah, I doubled what Sharon said about that with the and I've been fighting this for about 2 years, and I'm good now. And it's the supplements. It's those oil, the lavender, rosemary, thyme, cedarwood, was the other one. I think sometimes I put melaleuca or frankincense in there as well. But that has worked great. So soon I'm not going to be wearing these. Oh, I still have to wear hats because I have the sun allergy. But yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Alicia Simon can use this, but she actually has to supplement with, she actually does a really great conditioner, which she makes up at home. I've helped her make it before. So she has to add a little bit extra to hers and to her hair, but she still uses this stuff. She just has to supplement.
She put extra what to her hair?
It's a cream that she makes. It's I can't remember all the ingredients in it. I've just blended it up for her and put oils in it. And specifically lemongrass is what we put in her blend, whatever she makes. Reach out to her on Go Green Group and say, hey, sister, you know, you want to share a great recipe for, you know, a good leave-in conditioner for the hair. And she uses it all the time. Yeah. Highly sought after.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to talk to her. My thing is grapeseed oil. I love the grapeseed oil with the oils in my hair.
Yeah, great. Awesome content today, you guys. Thank you so much.
Hey, Sharon, one more thing. Teresa said from last week, the Melaleuca Correct X for the lip sores was a great tip. I started getting a bubble on my lip and used it twice, and bam, it went away. And look at you. It's gone.
Totally gone. Totally gone right there. It is. Thank you. And I loved it. And I used it, and that Correct X really, really helped me. But mine went to full fruition. It was not fun. I didn't get to nip it in the bud early enough. I think it was because I was so sick that I just couldn't. Awesome. Wonderful. Anything else? Oh, I use it as lip balm too. Yeah, Julie. Yep. Yeah, I use the lip balm in this Salon Essentials. They've got 3 flavors: peppermint and wild orange, grapefruit, and something else. And they are amazing. You guys should try those extra new flavors. They're delicious. I love them all. My kids kipe off with them. They take them away. So awesome. The original is what we have the most of because everybody has it in their 72-hour kits. So that's what they've had in there. So we have to rotate that out, and now we're putting their favorites in. So anyway, there you guys go. Thank you so much for joining us. The best way to be able to purchase these products is to purchase them on your Loyalty Reward. And if you're not familiar with Loyalty Reward, it's just a rebate program that doTERRA has, paying their customers back for loving their product. So you can earn 10 to 30% back, and you stay at 30%. So if you're currently at 30% and you're like, I'm having a really hard time with my budget right now, just buy 1 lip balm and you can keep that 30%. Okay. Remember that all shipping is put back in as points, so it recycles, and you still have those points to be able to spend. The other day, somebody called me and they sent me a message, not called, but sent me a text message and said, oh my gosh, I just redeemed my points and I wasn't charged the $3 fee. It no longer exists, so you're not getting charged that $3 fee. To my knowledge, I'm double checking, but I remembered that memo coming out. I will post that in this replay post, okay? I'm double checking, but I'm 90% sure that they've dropped that $3 fee for the restocking, and I'll just double check. So awesome. Anything else, Renee?
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
Oh wait,
we're shipping soon will be free. You can be expecting that pretty soon.
Really quick, this is a really fun tip. So Diana Hinkle, she said, I use Correct X for my chickens. If one has an infection, I apply it to their feet twice a day.
Oh, I love that. Diana Hinkle, like that's the hack of the day. That is awesome. Way to go.
I actually had a chicken that she got an infection in her eye for whatever reason, and so she did the corkscrew thing where she kind of rotates her head and checks underneath her. So we'd apply a little bit over the top of the eye, and then more on the bottom of her feet. It only takes a little bit. I mean, a tiny bit.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that's so economical. It has all the great oils in it. So yeah, that's really good.
Oh,
Great product.
I love. So you're applying. Tell us about how much you're applying to their feet, though, for those other infections, and what are those other infections? What are they? Are they just like feathers falling out? Like,
well, typically, if I feel like they've got any kind of, you know, something, if the whole flock has something going on, of course, I'm going to add like On Guard or something into their water. But typically, if I see, it's going to be like one at a time or one or two. So I isolate them and then decide what's the best solution. And so when I started thinking about different oils, I'm like, well, wait a minute, why am I not using Correct X? Because that's the easiest thing to apply to them because it's already done for me. And so it's just a little tiny, I mean, just a little teeny tiny fraction because they're small. So they don't need a whole lot. So we just isolate, put it on a couple times a day, and then until they look like they're doing good, where we can put them back into the flock, and they thrive. So we just did that recently, and it's like, yay, something that's easy. It's lasting.
awesome. Okay, that is so awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, you guys, you have a beautiful week. Thank you for joining us here. Again, we're going to reach out to you guys. Whoever wants to co-host this, please reach out to us. We would love to hear from you. It is so fun to hear your tips and tricks. It's very easy. Renee will be recording, so you don't have to worry about it. You just show up, share your thoughts, and what your tips or tricks can be. It can be 2 minutes, it can be 10 minutes, it can be 15 minutes, it can be whatever. And then you have questions, and you're not the only one that's answering it, so you don't have to be an expert. So I'm not an expert. I didn't know about chickens and Correct X, so there you go. I just know a lot about other things, and you know a lot more about other things than even I do. So we love to get together here on Golden Drop. Please share these with your friends and your teams, and invite the people that you're sharing essential oils with. This is a great place to welcome them in and have them be part of our community. Have a great day, you guys, and pay it forward. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.